Alright, I thought I'd show some of the things I've been working on with this phone. It's been a hectic week for reasons I've already mentioned several times, but I actually got a Razer Kishi. It is like very similar to Joy-Cons. From what I've seen, they're better built than Joy-Cons, but due to the way that Android apps work, some things aren't working. Also, there's an Android 11 bug where a lot of the controllers are not working properly. So I actually found this. It's called Mantis Game Buddy. What it does is it allows you to remap controls as you see fit, and if the device picks up the controller, you can use it, which is actually really cool. As you can see here, Mantis engine is running. It was completely free. It does not require root access. One of the things that people have been hating about Octopus and the other one is that they require like a ridiculous amount of permissions, like permission to your camera and all this other stuff. Like there's no reason why they need access to your camera and your text messages and your phone numbers and stuff to just remap a controller of all things. So it took a little bit to set this up. It's completely free. I want to see if these guys have a donation feature because it definitely saved me. I was about to return this, but it's actually working quite well. So let's go ahead and play some KOF. Hold on. It's weird, I'm not getting sound now. Why is it not giving me sound? It's really odd. Got this far, now it won't give me sound. Why the sound's not working? Oh, okay, the music just cut out for some reason. Weird. Creepy. So you see this little thing in the corner here? This is actually what you use to remap. So if I click on this, you see all the things that I have active. I pretty much set this up exactly like how I play on emulator, or how I played on emulator. I don't need the emulators anymore effectively, but I mapped everything like that, and it's pretty much full parity like it used to be, which is pretty awesome. So you just set it up, and then you're good to go. Sorry, I'm doing this with big Joy-Con thing on there. Alright, the music decided to make an entrance. Turn this down a little bit. Irritating how small the button is to put the stuff on them. Really annoying.
Okay.
Especially when you've got a big bootleg Joy-Con on. It's like actively preventing you from clicking things. Alright, let's get into the fight. I don't think this has swipe support, so you know how some games don't have buttons? They have, like, you swipe. Like, for instance, I don't think this would work on Tales of the Rays, but for anything that just has the buttons enabled, it works fine.
Your life. Ready?
Your life.
Go. Me. Your.
This feels so much better than the the buttons, the touchscreen. I'm a boomer millennial. I can't do touchscreen controls, even though I was a pretty avid DS user. I had problems with it there as well. You just can't beat the feedback of buttons, as far as I'm concerned. actually forgot to map the supers, so after this I'll set that up and you guys can see how it works. Surprised they're not charging for this. I would have paid for this. Talking about his meat.
Okay.
A little laggy on the Chromecast, but it's pretty nice, especially since it was free. My friend just kind of gave this to me. I think the Chromecast Ultra might have like more bandwidth or something, so I might look into that at some point. Anyway, let's show how the mapping works. So standard fashion with this game, we need to go to something that can't get killed in. Let's go to the easy dojo. You won't even lose your fatigue unless you clear it. So let's go ahead and set the supers, because I forgot to do that in my excitement that I don't have to return this pretty awesome controller. Okay, so you click on the Mantis thing. You click on the plus sign. You go to key. So I'm going to push L2. Put that over here. I'm going to do it again. Push R2 this time. Damn it. That's irritating. It just reset all my stuff. Okay, good, it did. I was like, I don't want to do all that again. Alright. So now you just click that off.
Great. Excellent.
There we go. Super's working now. So now I've pretty much got this consoleized. Got it hooked up to the capture card, and I've got all this other stuff too. Let's back out of here really quick. Actually, let me map one more thing. Let me put start up here. That way I've got a pause button too. How cool is that? And for free as well. Now I can push start and get back up here.
Is this how you lose?
Alright, let's try another RHD dungeon. If I can even do it today. I might have to wait until tomorrow. Haven't checked. I should be fine. Alright. But you go to the... They need to make this button bigger. Really irritating how accurate you have to be. It's a lot harder when you've got big Joy-Cons connected to it.
Come on. こっちだぜ。
So this is actually better than the native controller support for this game because, in their infinite wisdom, they have not updated the controls since the Awakening update. So you can't pop Awakening with buttons, which is incredibly weird that they don't let you do that. That's what's making all the money in this game, the Awakening update, but they don't care to actually fix it. This is actually a pretty significant upgrade. K-Dash is so awesome in this game.
You win.
Okay, so that concludes part 1 of what I wanted to show today. So let me go ahead and back out here. I also got Retroarch working. Let's go in here really quick. I actually don't have that much battery left, so I gotta keep this short. To accessibility, put on rotate, out. See, old folks can use phones too. Alright, so I got Retroarch working. I've got a couple cool things on here, actually. First thing is I got Dreamcast Emulation working. This also works with the Kishi as well, so this is nice. I do have you know, my 8-bit DOE SN30 Pro Plus also works, but the problem with that is I'm primarily using this at my kitty sitting job, and I've got Miss Groupie, the black cat that I feature on the channel a lot. She's almost always on my lap, so I can't really feasibly use a controller like that. So it's nice to have just have basically these bootleg Joy-Cons. So this is working pretty well too. This is a game I used to play when I was in middle school.
Okay.
Ever seen Charlie with a gun? Only in Cannon Spike. Don't remember how to lock on. You have melee attacks in this game. Good old Buggy Hayabusa. He broke the three-letter rule for the Hayabusa clan. Alright, so let's back out of that. I haven't had much success with Dolphin emulation. I did try that, but it was kind of clunky. I got like Tatsunoko vs. Capcom to work. You know me, the first thing I tried was Basara 3. I couldn't get that working for some reason. Maybe I had a bad dump of it or something, but one thing that's cool is that if you get the nightly from their site, what this allows you to do is to get the current version of MAME. As you know, if you've used Retroarch before, the MAME cores are generally very outdated, so they can't run a lot of the newer stuff. There's been a lot of pretty massive advancements with emulation over the past few years. A lot of things on like System 256 and stuff, meaning the PS2 hardware. Thomas Wave has been emulated, PGM2. A lot of the last few remaining like proprietary arcade hardware have been emulated at this point, but the old cores do not do that. So if you grab the nightly off their site, it actually does have the main current core, and you can load a lot more recent games. So you know me, I'm a beat 'em up junkie. I've got a lot of them on here actually. Some of the ones that didn't work. Oriental Legend 2, the Gladiator. Let's play some Oriental Legend, since I know that one works. I don't want to do tech support right now. Been doing tech support for like a week straight. There it is. Interesting thing about this game is it actually had an English release, but it was never actually released as far as I know. But the data can be accessed in the ROM. The Taiwanese version of this game is notorious for its difficulty because it has an IR card mode. What that means is that you could save your data. If you've ever played like Initial D or Maximum Tune in the arcade, a very similar kind of thing there. But with this, they just removed all the progression completely. There is no IR card setting, so you actually can finish this in one sitting. Oops. Gotta have the hang of combos in this game, but I haven't played it much. I haven't tested any more modern stuff. I know a lot of the Cave hardware. Cave used the same hardware for like eons. I know that's been emulated as well. There's been a lot of progress, so if you have a powerful enough phone, you actually can access the vast majority of the games on MAME now, which is actually really cool. I guess things that require a touchscreen, like light gun games and stuff. I'm not sure how that would work, but they've made some pretty big advancements. So if you want to check out the stuff that I advertised, even though I'm not getting paid, I'm just advertising it because I know there's other gamers like me that wanted to do stuff like this with their phone. I'm gonna go ahead and post the links in the description. Mantis Buddy is really awesome. Definitely allows me to continue to play KOF. I'm not gonna lie, I was trying to play that with with the touchscreen, and it just felt completely awful. And now I can play it pretty much like I did on the emulator with very similar performance. The phone that I have, the Pixel 4a, is very prone to overheating, so I do have to give it a break from time to time. But other than that, I don't really need to use emulators ever again. I wanted to try out some other stuff like Rockman X Dive, but I haven't gotten around to doing that yet. Like I said, there's a bug in Android 11 right now that's not allowing the controllers to be detected properly. So until that's fixed, this is what I'm going to be doing. Anyway, check the links in the description if you're interested in any of this stuff, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Still got a few more days left of my night shifts at my kitty sitting job, so things are going to be quiet for a while, but I figured this would make up for it. You guys are actually seeing the culmination of what I've been working towards. I spent a lot to do this. I spent like over $400 on the channel to do this. So I hope you guys appreciate it. There's going to be some interesting stuff coming in terms of emulation type videos as well. I know the video is a little bit laggy on the Chromecast. I'm not exactly sure how to fix that. I'm noticing it's pretty laggy. I'll try to work on that as I can, but right now I've just kind of got a ghetto setup here to try to get this to work at all, and I'm glad at the progress I've made. Hopefully I can get it a little more smoother. Thanks for watching.